Hi, everybody. Michael Sanchez here from the Vergers Guild Board of Directors. I am the chair of the Nominations Committee. I'm here with Natalie Brady. She is one of the candidates to run for the board, and we just wanted to interview her, get to know her, and ask her a few questions. Natalie, thanks for being here with us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what skills and experience will you bring to the board?
You know, I have experience with executive boards for nonprofits, where, especially in the Episcopal Church. So I've been on vestry before, like a lot of members have. And also I'm on the executive committee of the Episcopal Church Women for the Diocese of Texas, for the diocesan board. And so I like bringing technology and social media skills to these kind of groups. Help foster growth and communication. And then in my professional life, I've also been a project manager and now director of strategic sourcing. So I have a fair amount of contract knowledge that I use from time to time as well with various boards and volunteer work that I do. So outside of church, I also volunteer with the sorority I was in college for social responsibility on a regional level. And so I get to help them a lot with finding resources, contracts, charitable giving of their time, things of that nature. So it really is nice to be able to help a little bit on the business side, but also mentor through giving.
So what are two things that you would like to see the board focus on in the next year?
For me, I think I'd like to focus on membership engagement, trying to bring that engagement up. We've all been, for the last several months, very dormant, not had, church to go to. So I think membership engagement could come up a little bit, and maybe help regional vergers find a way to get a closer knit community and become a better support system to each other, because some of those vergers are lone vergers in their churches and their parishes, and just help them find other vergers that are close to them to help create some networking between those churches and in their own regions.
And so finally, what is your favorite anecdote from your time of being a verger?
Okay, so we've all experienced this. You sit down, you do all your planning, you have a couple meetings, maybe even a training, and everything is planned. Sunday's here, we're ready to go. The priest walks in the door and says, "Oh, I forgot. Can we do this today too?" And you say, "Sure can." and so there's just nothing like being quick on your feet, making it look flawless, and rolling with what comes after all the planning is done, because that's the core of who we get to be, is that duck that's all proper and perfect, but is just paddling like mad underneath the water. So yeah, that's, it's a little furious, and at the time you're like, holy cow, but it always works out, and it usually looks pretty good too.
It sure does. Well, Natalie, thank you so much for being with us today and for running for the board. And we're looking forward to voting later on in September, and we'll be releasing more details to the membership as we get closer. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael.